worst is over. The monsters in my head are scared of love. Finding people, listen up. It's never too late to change your love. So don't let them steal your life. Don't let them break your stride. There's light on the other side. You'll see all the raindrops falling behind. It's a revolution, and we'll make it out tonight. It's a revolution. It's a It's a revolution. 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 It's a worst is over. The monsters in my head are scared of love. Finding people, listen up. It's never too late to change your love. So don't let them steal your life.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to this 14th edition of the Ranking Cup organized by the Q-Online Store League. My name is Sirogo and I will be your commentator today together with Typhoon. Hello there, how are you doing?
Hello, Sirogo. I am perfectly well. How are you?
I'm doing very well and I'm very excited for these finals in the Barda Light format. Tell me, who are the two finalists?
Alright, today we have Knights on the red side right now, as you can see, and Overlords on the blue side. Knights is one of our regular participants. They were in the finals last time, and they have kept that up, and so we expect to see some good results from this one. And what do you think of Overlords?
I think Overlords is a pretty new clan in the Tanky esports. At least it is one of the first times they take part in the Tanky Online tournaments, whether it is Tornado or Ranking Cup. Obviously, but today they have done really good. They have won many people in this tournament, unlike Knights, who have got very lucky to the finals so far. So who did Overlords beat? They beat Apex in the quarterfinals, and then they moved to the semifinals where they beat Aliens 2-0. Aliens, on the other hand, is a clan that we regularly see in TOSL ranking cups, tornado tournaments. So yeah, very good performance there from Overlord. So we'll see how they do today against Knights, who is a really used clan in ranking cup.
Yes, indeed, and it seemed the players should be self-destructing now, and the game shall begin in 15 seconds.
Absolutely, the game is starting in 5 seconds, but it seems like OL is only playing with 5 players. Probably some squad issues. I'm sure the 6th player is going to join during the match, or it's just going to be hard, I guess.
Yeah. Having one player missing can be the biggest disadvantage ever. Every player in the game matters a lot, And the first wave of drops has just come in. It was good focus from Knights who are pushing straight into their base straight away.
Absolutely, we've already seen this format and map in previous tournaments in TOSL and in other tournaments such as Splits, MOS, for example. And we've noticed that one capital thing in Barda Light is while I'm telling that, yeah, Knights is pulling. Okay, I'm just pointing that out. Sporty taking a flag with DA. So what I was saying is one capital thing in Barda Light were the drops. And look at that, with Sporty right now pulling the flag, and Watch and Learn able to cover him with double power. I'm afraid that's going to be a Knights cap for Knights 1-0. But yeah, mainly the right side of the blue base is that's the side to control if you want to capture by controlling drops.
Indeed, it has a complete full set and a health kit that is the main for pretty much a Smokey that is usually playing on the right side for the blue. But as we can see, the Smokey is being more aggressive right now from Overlords, while the Knights team have been constantly pressuring into the center of the map, and that control of the center of the map allows them to quickly take the drops and be able to pull the flags.
Absolutely, Knights have been doing that constant pressure on OL's base, which allowed them to cap 3 flags in barely 2 minutes.
Indeed, and it seems that they have been controlling the key spots in the map. As you can see, the blue base, the right side of the blue base is being controlled by them, and there's right now a Smokey in there, which is good, but he gets neutralized really quickly. What we need to see from these guys is like a constant push into their right side so they can start winning.
Absolutely, I think there needs to be a defensive reconstruction right now from OL, because it's way too easy for Knights to pull flags right now, and yeah, they're about to cap their 4th flag in barely 3 minutes. So come on.
And I gotta say, and the next set of drops is here. I want to see how they do with these drops. This is their key to winning. And instantly they've taken the Evi's double armor and nitrous, and they have people pushing in for the double powers, which is really good to see. May I remind you, Knights is one of the clans that is playing in Blitz also and is rated now top 15. So a good performance is what we expect from them. At the same time, Overlords has made it this far in their first unofficial tournament, which is really great to see.
So far, I think for Overlords, they really need to focus maybe on the next round. It doesn't seem to me like they'll be able to cap 6 flags or 5 flags in 6 minutes 40 seconds. So really, they started this round pretty badly. As a matter of fact, they were only 5 in the beginning. There are still 5. So yeah, I would strongly suggest them to focus on the next rounds. They still have 2 rounds minimum to show that they can beat Knights.
Indeed, you can't judge the game by the start of it. The whole game can switch, as we see it in past ranking cups, especially in the tandem ones. The whole game can switch in a matter of minutes. So it just has to see how Overlords can take this defeat and learn from it to win the next round.
Absolutely, and I've just realized Brandon777, the Smokey for Overlords, is using Wasp Smokey. Now that is pretty uncommon in nowadays esports, I would say, because back in all other TV and all those previous championships that used to happen in 2012, 13, and all that, Wasp Smokey was more regularly used. So yeah, what do you think it brings to play with Wasp instead of Hornet with Smokey?
I guess Wasp gives you the agility to move in and out of places really quickly, which indeed gets you the drops. But what happens in Wasp is that its disadvantages outweigh the positives. For example, Wasp can be an easy target. It is susceptible to flipping, and it's also easy to knock off Wasp's aim with Railgun, which is quite, considering Wasp is supposed to knock off their aim, it's a disadvantage that people can knock off his aim. So, but in certain maps, as you can say, in Starlight Time, it's more effective. But I don't think Barda is a map to use Wasp Smokey.
The Knights were about to cap their 6th flag, but Alex from Overload was able to return just on time. Blade right now running out of DA, but close to his flag. He might be able to return here, but he's killed. Nice shot by Brandon in the flag with Smoky West.
There's Fear in the base, which was killed really quickly. He had double power, which he could have done a lot with. But it seems that Knights are focusing really well, and Overlord is trying to pull this game back together. And I can see they're trying really hard, but I guess it will be up to the next round to see how they can do.
Well, not only are they trying hard, but with 5 players, I don't think Knights have captured any flag in the past 2 minutes. So I think with 5 players, they're doing really great right now. There has been a clear improvement from the beginning of the round. So, you know, what I say overall is just look at the bright thing. Look at how they improved and how Knights did not cap. Of course, they didn't cap either, but at least with 5 players, they did not cap, or at least so far, because they just did, but whatever.
Indeed, in my opinion, that's a good achievement because we've seen in past streams that with 5 players, you can get totally annihilated. That's why if they're holding this slightly together, that means they're doing quite well. It seems
But-
Knights has taken the second wave again.
Bode pulling the flag with Nitro. He has backup as well from his Smoky right there.
And they have the drops as well. So let's see if they're able to take the drops once again, which I think it will be easier considering they have only 5 players. So Smokey has now taken the DP off from the under bridge, but he gets killed really quickly, which is good focus from Overlords. Considering a Smokey with DP is very, very dangerous.
7-0 for Knights, about to be 8-0. I don't think we saw that previously in the ranking cup, but it is just Overlords not being ready in a general term, or maybe not focusing enough on the right things before the match, on what has to be done. For example, getting at least 6 players to play the match. That is one capital thing. Yeah, more preparation the next time. That's all I can advise. But overall, I'm saying this right now because right now we're looking at an 8-0 for Knights. But on the other hand, Overlords have played really good matches today, beat some good clans. So yeah, it means that it's just an organizational issue right here.
Yep, that's true because it seems they are constantly being trying their best. Not like some clans decide to leave the game instantly when they're not doing well, but Overlord is still fighting. I respect them and admire them for that reason because they know they've got the potential to stand a chance against these clans. Thus, they keep on going.
Absolutely, I was gonna point that out. Overlord's just keeping on playing this, not getting angry, not like giving up or anything. So that's really something I completely admire. 9-0 though, but still, they're still in battle. At least 5 of them, or 4 now.
Yep, I don't blame them for that, but I guess it's a lot important. Time zones are really important. In the English community, we have a diverse range of players, which means that time zones and clans need to have like people in the same time zones. For example, a clan with mostly European players cannot have American players for the reason they absolutely won't be able to play in main games. Thus, it's important to have good time zones to be able to play.
We've been talking a lot about Overlords, but I will point out that Knights has been doing a really good job. You will tell me, yeah, of course they're playing against 5 players, so they have all the drops. But what I mean by good job is not taking the drops, which is so easy. I mean not all rushing into Overlord base. There has always been at least 2 defenders, XP defenders from Knights in their base. So yeah, very good strategy. They're sticking to the plan. That's what I mean.
Yeah, basically it's really important that clans use these tournaments to get warmed up for bigger tournaments because it's important to practice their tactics. For example, Overlords have the constant people pushing on the left and the constant defenders, which is really good because they can maintain that teamwork in the really crucial game. That is the whole point of training and of unofficial tournaments to get used to their tactics so they can improve them and win them big. We can see now that Knights is trying to control the left
15
side.
seconds left. The question will be, is he going to be able to cap or not? With natural 9 seconds left, I think he's going to make it. Yes, he is. 12-0. I guess that's going to be it for the first round. So, Knights taking the first round. So the first round is in the back, but now we'll see what Overlords got for next round. They need to focus on this round and maybe forget about the last one.
Indeed, they need to like get the players, get the squad problems sorted, so they're able to, play this properly. It seems that Knights are gonna play with 5 players to balance this out, which is great sportsmanship, and I respect them for that. Now we can see the drop first. The drops have come out. It's really crucial to tie these drops properly. For example, you can't just take a DA and then take set DP afterwards. So like them taking it at the same time, it's good for new clans to get used to it. Always take your drops at the same time and time them down so you can use them effectively.
All right, so it seems like there has been some squad issues from Overlords. We're trying to figure out if something can be made. We're maybe gonna wait 2 minutes or going to play 5 versus 5. Knights is playing really fair play. They've got some points here, and some additional points if they take the first play. They could do it so easily. They would just go right now, play 6 versus 5, and they get that extra points in the TOSL leagues. But no, they're not doing that. They're playing extremely fair play right there. So really, really remarkable there from them.
Yeah, that's good to see that these clans are being fair to each other. It's good sportsmanship because that is something that all clans in the esports community need to have because they need to try and play with like the right mindset and try to help each other improve. And it's really important to get rid of these rivalries and help each other so clans from different communities, deprived communities, can go and win on the big scale.
And it does seem like we're going to wait some time for Overlords to find enough players. Continue this finals. This is something we had never seen. You probably haven't seen either in other tournaments, but this is how it is here in TOSL. Both clans playing very fair play right here, just waiting for the other clan to have at least 6 players to make it, an interesting match and not just a place where you get the points and that's not what it's about here.
Yep, indeed. They are trying to set up the squad so it's fair play, and yeah, I think Claw might be playing for the red team to help balance this out. And we apologize to the viewers, but it's not something that's on our hands to control this. This is like a team effort, and I hope that Overlords is able to overcome this problem and we come back stronger next week. I remind you
Absolutely.
again. I remind you again. Next week we'll mix up the format, so stay tuned.
Absolutely. You guys surely know this. MOS is coming next week and is going to be on for several weeks. So we will, of course, adapt our calendars to that, to the formats, to the maps, in order for you to be able to warm up and mainly training, I believe, for MOS. So yes, as Typhoon said, stay tuned for more information. Yeah.
Yep. Just stay tuned. We hope to see you guys soon. Yep. They're trying to fix their problems, and they're gonna play with 5. They're gonna give 2 players to them. We just waiting on some confirmation.
All right, some organizational issues, as you can see, but it doesn't matter because these clans here probably just want to play, just want to train for tomorrow. So yeah, so here we go. They're gonna play probably with 5v5. We're gonna keep you guys updated on the stream. If you have any questions, anything concerning TOSL, concerning the incoming tournaments or general esports or anything, now is the time. You can probably just drop them on the chat and we will answer them live.
Yes, indeed. Earlier on forum topics, there has been lots of questions surrounding how we do our timings and that we should change them up to allow other people to play. But the reason we keep our timings at a certain time is, for example, certain like tournaments like Blitz, which are official tournaments run in the Russian community right now, but it is open to every community's clans. So we do it at the same time so clans can get the right practice and be able to play at the right time. So that's really important that we have the same timings. For example, we can't let you just play on a different time. That means that you won't know when the official tournaments are. So it's good practice to get used to the time zone so you know when you have to make time for it for you to be able to come play for your clan. And we will try varying this if the official timings vary.
Yes, absolutely. We've also had some questions concerning the formats and why don't we do M2 tournaments? Because if we do M3, then why not M2? But if we do M2, then why not M1? But well, right now we're not planning. To be fully honest, we're not planning on starting any M2 tournaments or anything else. So and the reason for that is that honestly, there are not that many M2 serious clans. There are a lot of M2 in both Russian and English community, as well as in the German community. There are some M2 clans right there. But the problem is, I don't think many, or you don't think many M2 clans, or at least not enough, are up for tournaments such as TOSL, where you have your members online for several hours, usually 2 to 3 or maybe even 4 hours. So players, clans, M2 clans are usually not able to fulfill these requirements, which are needed for a tournament such as TOSL, Blitz, or MOS. So yeah, that's the answer. Now, also questions concerning the formats, such as tandems and trio. Back in time, we had those tournaments. They were not completely implemented. They were definitely planned. So we've put a complete break on that. To be fully honest, we have some stuff or some projects that are being treated and considered in that format sector. So I can't tell you guys much about it right now, but you can probably expect to see some more duels, tandems, and trio tournaments in the future. So I'm not going to tell you more about it, but that's what you guys get for now.
Indeed. It seems that the final has to be postponed and the frequency has been given to Knights. So that is, well, kind of disappointing for you guys, but the whole point is that we have to have the right participants and time zones need to be really important. So we advise clans playing these tournaments in the future to make sure they have the right amount of players at the right time for us to be able to give them the most spectacular and action-packed tournaments, because your cooperation is what we need. Let's be careful. And soon we will be, once Blitz is over, we'll be introducing our confirmation period again, so to prevent such things from happening again.
Yeah, so absolutely. Knights getting the 3 wins, so I guess congratulations to Knights for taking the first place yet again in a TOSL ranking cup. Congratulations, Barda Lights. That's their new format right now. So yeah, we do realize that it must be disappointing for you guys, but still, hey, look at the bright side. This finals streams turned into a Q&A, so you guys got a lot of information concerning TOSL and its future plans. So yeah, that's at least what you get.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess if you could give your opinions in the chat, maybe we could try and give you another final stream. Maybe we could put something together for you. If you want to watch a game of Barda Light, maybe we could bring something up if you guys want.
Absolutely. So congratulations to Knights. Thanks to Knights as well for their fair play right there. Thank you for every participant. Congratulations to Overlords for at least reaching the finals and making a